Welcome to Weird, Strange, Odd. I'm your host, Michael T. Today we're going to talk about one of the most notorious unsolved cases in American history, the Black Dahlia murder. On January 15, 1947, the body of 22-year-old aspiring actress Elizabeth Short was found in a vacant lot in Los Angeles. Her body had been mutilated and severed at the waist, and her face had been cut into a grotesque smile. The media dubbed her the Black Dahlia, and her murder quickly became a sensation, captivating the public and the press. Despite an intensive investigation by the Los Angeles Police Department, the killer was never found. Over the years, many theories and suspects have been proposed, but the case remains unsolved to this day. One man, however, claims to know the truth behind the Black Dahlia murder. His name is Steve Hodel, a former LAPD homicide detective who believes that his own father, Dr. George Hodel, was the Black Dahlia's killer. Dr. George Hodel was a prominent physician and socialite in Los Angeles during the 1940s. He was known for his connections to Hollywood elites and his lavish lifestyle, but he was also rumored to have been involved in illegal activities, including drug trafficking and organized crime. Steve Hodel grew up in this environment, but he became estranged from his father as an adult. In the late 1990s, Steve Hodel began investigating his father's involvement in the Black Dahlia murder, and he claims to have found evidence linking his father to the crime. Steve Hodel's theory is based on a number of factors, including his father's medical background, his connections to Hollywood elites, and the similarity between the Black Dahlia murder and other crimes that Steve Hodel believes his father committed. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence that Steve Hodel cites is a transcript of an alleged conversation between his father and an unknown person that was recorded by a microphone planted in George Hodel's home by police investigating an unrelated crime. In the transcript, George Hodel appears to be confessing to the Black Dahlia murder, saying,
"Supposing I did kill the Black Dahlia. They couldn't prove it now. They can't talk to my secretary anymore because she's dead."
While the authenticity of the transcript has been questioned, Steve Hodel believes that it provides compelling evidence of his father's guilt. Steve Hodel's theory has been met with skepticism and criticism from many quarters, including the LAPD and other law enforcement agencies. However, he has continued to argue his case, publishing a book called Black Dahlia Avenger, The True Story, in which he presents his evidence and lays out his theory. Despite the controversy surrounding Steve Hodel's theory, it has raised important questions about the Black Dahlia murder and the investigation that followed it. The case remains one of the most notorious unsolved crimes in American history, and it continues to captivate the public's imagination more than 70 years after the murder took place. So was Dr. George Hodel really the Black Dahlia's killer? The answer may never be known for certain, but his son's investigation has shed new light on this infamous murder case and the legacy of the Hodel family in Los Angeles. Thanks for listening to Weird, Strange, Odd. I hope you found this episode about the Black Dahlia interesting. Tune in next time as we explore more unusual and peculiar people, places, and events. Until then, I'm Michael T.